Feet shoulder width, 10 knee circles each direction. Keep the feet planted. Don't let the outside edges of the feet peel off the ground. Change directions. Feet shoulder width, circle the knees opposite directions, 10 reps each direction. Drop down into the spider, right leg forward, left leg back. We're going to take 5 deep breaths. Squeeze the glute to lengthen the left leg out through the bottom of the left heel and gently bounce that left hip open. Pull the bowstring with your right arm, rotating your chest to the right. We're going to take 3 breaths. With each exhale, try to rotate a little further. Replace the left hand with the right hand, pull the bowstring to the left, 3 more breaths. Rotate a little further with each exhale. Right leg back, left leg forward. 5 breaths. Squeeze the right glute to push the right hip down to the ground and to also lengthen the right leg out through the bottom of the right heel. Pull the bowstring to the left, 3 breaths, rotating a little further with each exhale. Expand the back of your rib cage with each inhale. Rotate more with each exhale. Replace the right hand with the left hand. Let's pull to the right, 3 breaths. Rotate a little further on each exhale. Hands down, left leg back. And let's go into a down dog and let's take 5 breaths. Pedaling the feet a little bit. Projecting the heels down towards the ground and using your upper back and shoulders to lift the ground over your head. Notice how I have a really neutral and flat spine here. Now drop the hips, squeeze the glutes, knees off the ground, and let's take 5 breaths in an up dog. Stretching out that front body line, spreading the collarbones, pulling the shoulders back. Let's do a little lateral flexion to open up the obliques. Let's go back to right leg forward. Drop your left knee to the ground, push the hip into extension, and then turn to your right to grab your left foot with your right hand. We're going to take a series of a few breaths here, pushing against the hand during the inhale, and then pulling the heel back to the butt during the exhale. And now let's go right leg back. Left leg forward, drop the right knee, push the right hip forward, squeeze the right glute, turn your shoulders to your left, grab your right foot with your left hand, keep squeezing that right glute. Every time you inhale, push your foot against your hand. Every time you exhale, use your hamstring and assistance from your hand to pull that heel into the butt to open up the quad and hip flexor. This is a great bang for your buck stretch. And let's go back into a down dog, pedaling those knees back, opening up the hamstrings. And then walk your feet forward, stay bent over, relax the neck, and we're going to come up 1 vertebrae at a time, very slowly. And now let's do 10 squats, just opening up the hips, bracing the core. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up, squeeze those glutes at the top. Allow the knees to come out over the toes. Keep the feet planted firmly. Keeping the core in neutral. Now we're going to hold it. And lift the arms overhead, push the knees back. Drop the hips into a squat, push the knees back. Drop the hips into a squat, push the knees back. Keep those elbows straight, pull the shoulder blades back, just opening up that overhead position, opening up and activating the upper back and shoulders. Now on the inhale, you're going to squeeze your knees into your elbows. On the exhale, you're going to pry the knees open with your hands. Let's do 5 breaths. Now grab your right ankle with your left hand and pull yourself into rotation. We're going to take 3 breaths. With each exhale, rotate a little further and make your arm a little longer. Then we're going to do it to the other side. Rotating those shoulders, eyes follow the hand up to the sky. And then let's stand and shake it out. Shake those quads out, shake the shoulders out, and we're ready to go.